Welcome back to another episode of RollerCoaster Tycoon. My name is DoctorDDub, and you are here watching Zig and Zag. These are the two log flumes we built last episode, and I'd say they're doing really well, but this is 0 seconds after last episode, so we picked up right where we left off. I don't know how they're doing, but they seem to be doing okay. This line's picking up. This line is still just as full. I don't plan on extending it because this does seem to be kind of a long ride, and I don't want to have to wait too long. But as we said last episode, I want to build this like yesterday, so let's do that. This is actually, let's read that description. This is the go-karts ride, or go-karts. It's a tarmac track with tire. That's a weird way to spell tire, at least here in the US. Tire barriers on each side. So, approximate cost $920 upwards. Seeing as how we have almost 19 grand, I think we can afford that. So, we're not exactly hurting for money. So, let's hire some more handymen first. Our park is looking kind of gross here. I don't know how many, but again, we got plenty of money, so I don't really care. And this guy's last. Okay. That should be good. I forgot to check the hotkeys between last episode and this. I meant to do that, but I didn't. And is this trash can broken again? I don't know if it broke in last episode or the attempted recording of last episode, so I fixed it in one of them, but it's fixed now, so all you have to do is build over it with a new trash can to fix it. Okay, so let's build go-karts. And since we have so much money, we're gonna kind of get a little crazy with this, possibly. I kind of think I want to do it on this hill here, or kind of taking over most of this hill. What is this? This is a balloon. We just built this at the end of last episode, and our guests are already losing them. I think if you click them enough, they pop. I think. Yeah, there it is. They just kind of fidget left and right a whole bunch, and then I guess eventually they pop. So let's build it kind of into the cliffside here. Let's lower this a little bit. So you can see I expanded the land leveling tool to do more work at the same time. And it's going to cost me quite a bit of money to lower this all, but I don't really care since we have a lot of it. Okay, we'll flatten all this out just to make it all on the same plane. There we go. Okay, and the different siding options here. What does this look like? What is this? Yellow brick? Does it say? I don't even know how to affect that. Ooh, I like that. It kind of keeps it sandy looking. This is getting expensive. Oh well, okay, that's beautiful. Let's get to our our go-kart track. And if I remember correctly, it's been a while, so I don't quite remember how long it needs to be, but I think 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's how many station platforms you need to have the maximum amount of carts, or go-karts. But like I said, we're going to get a little crazy with this one. So the way go-karts work, you can't really overdo the intensity of them. And there's no special pieces, I don't believe. So it's just a bunch of curves and all sorts of fun stuff. So we're just going to meander this about the hill here, and we'll see what kind of designs I come up with. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to have it... I don't know. It's going to be kind of long, though. So see if we can turn our view so we can actually see what's going on. And I started this saying I'm going to take up all of this hill, but oh my goodness, that would be an excessive go-kart track. So I'm not going to quite do the entire hill, but we'll do a good chunk of it. Let's go to the fence and back. How's that? We'll go one over here. So, how are you guys doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing really well. I did not have work today, so that's always nice. any day without work, in my eyes, is a beautiful day. So went for a run this morning, did about a 3-mile loop. It's what I typically do. And then showered, went to brunch, or not necessarily brunch. We went to lunch at a breakfast place, so I guess you can call it lunch. Saw a good friend I haven't seen in a while, caught up, and then I came home and I've been watching YouTube videos trying to figure out how to up the quality of my YouTube channel. I'm thinking about entering in some time lapses and some interesting stuff here in the near future, so stay tuned for that. I'm excited to kind of test stuff out. So we're underground right now. We're going to come back out on this side, I think. Let's raise that, lower this. It's kind of a cool place to come out. At least I think so. Feel free to disagree. Let's see if we can get back up to 11 here. 10, 11. Okay, we need to kind of end this here soon. This is getting kind of lengthy. Actually, we need to bring this up 1, it looks like. So if I remember correctly, the way go-karts work is you have a couple options as to how they can be set up. I love popping balloons. That's going to happen. Not quite every time I see it, but pretty close to that. So what was I saying? You got a couple options as far as how to set your go-karts up. You can do it in, I think it's just called continuous launch mode, which is just the normal way of doing it. Or you can, actually let's have this go underground again. Or you can have it do, I think it's called race mode, where everyone launches at the same time. Can I just raise these two? That'd be kind of cool if that works. Nope, it doesn't. Actually, we're gonna beautify this a little bit. Doing a little custom hill here just to kind of make it look like it fits in. And you'll be seeing me do a lot more of this kind of stuff once we get into the parks where we have a lot more time and I'm not quite as hurting for money. So, yeah, that looks good. I like it. And again, we will give them that kind of yellow brick contour there just to make this all the same. Ooh, does that change the tunnel style? It totally does. That's kind of cool. It gives it that red outline. Let's do that over here too. I think that's cool. I like that. I might go back and do this all over the area. Does this affect... Yo, you can use that on parts that you can't even see the sides on. I didn't know that. Okay, let's stop wasting our money. We're going to go underground. I don't know why I got rid of that tool. We're going to have to go back to it again. And I don't know if I finished my last thought there about the different modes for this. You can do it in continuous launch mode where everyone just, as soon as they get on the ride, they can get off the ride, or they can launch and they're on their way. Or you can do race mode, which allows everyone to leave at the same exact time, and then they race, which I think is a lot more fun. So we're going to do that. The only downside to doing that is, if I remember correctly, whoever gets first gets to take a victory lap. And this is going to be a very long victory lap. And so the next round won't be able to start until that one gets back. So yeah, we might have just created a... Nope, I'm not going to say it. Nope, we didn't just create a problem for ourselves. We have excessive money. We have more than, well, almost barely met our objective. We needed 650. We have 718. But once we get this built, that should help with that. Because go-karts are awesome. Who doesn't like go-karts? But yeah, I don't really care about making too much money from this thing. I just want it to have a cool go-kart ride. So we're going to do just that. Entrance here. And I think in one of my very first episodes, I said it helps to have the exit in the back. It doesn't matter where the exit is. As soon as people get off the ride, people can start getting on the ride. So it doesn't matter where they exit from. I'm going to put that right across from this right here. That's the entrance to our tumbleweed, which is doing horrible currently. Drop that to $1. Is this still? Oh man. I need to do a little bit more maintenance as far as price upkeep on all my rides. Anyway, let's get the paths going for these, and let's give this thing a... I don't know if you can test... Yeah, you can't test this because they're not smart self-driving cars. We'll have those hopefully soon, but not in this game. Race mode and continuous circuit mode. We definitely want to do race mode. I think it makes it more exciting. We'll have this get inspected every 20 minutes, just so it doesn't break down like Zag just did. And then number of laps. We're going to just do 1 lap. This thing is plenty long. So I think 1 is fine. And let's get our paths going. Get the yellow out. And we're going to make this kind of long. Because we can. And it might make people angry. But I'm at the point where I don't really care. We're doing great as far as park rating goes. And if people get upset, we have 208 points of cushion to lose. So make that more than that. All right, number of laps 1. Number of dollars. We'll do $2.20. Why not? Color scheme. It's the track, and then it looks like the color of the TYRE tires. Oh no, it's the color of the track on the side there. What should we do for this? I kind of like that. It's like a black and red design. That looks kind of race themed. And if I do a white on this, that's going to look not so great. Nah, I like the black. Let's stick with that. And then I think it defaults, it defaults to different colors per car. And then, yeah, we got 12 cars. Beautiful. Cool. And that's what we wanted. So I guess 7 is the minimum. I'm going to double check this real quick just to make sure. I couldn't do less. Not that it really makes much of a difference, but yeah. So if I go down to, I think that's 6 pieces of station. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 only lets me have 11 cars. 7 lets me have 12. Okay. I think we are ready to open this. Let's do it. And so it's set to race mode. So it's actually, no, close it down. We need a name for this thing. We're not going to let people ride this without a proper name. Okay, so what can we name this? It's kind of laggy with this menu up. That kind of drops the frame rate quite a bit there. It's on the side of a hill. Oh man, there we go. Let's do the Sidewinder. It winds a lot. It's on the side of a hill, goes into a hill as well. And I think I accidentally opened this. If you click on the fence to your park, it will open this window. So if you are ever at the complete opposite end of the park and you are too lazy to move your mouse to this button up here, you can go ahead and click on the edge of your park, of the fence, and it will open that window for you. So let's give this a test. We need at least 12 people on the ride. That guy doesn't have enough money. That's the only downside about making your entrance fee kind of expensive, is that people don't ride it. So, actually, we're going to pause the game real quick. We're going to turn off all of our music on our other rides real quick, because I want to put some music on this ride. And so it's not Zig that has the music, it's Zag, which is broken down. We'll kill the music on that. So we shouldn't have any music playing from any rides now. Let's go ahead. We'll set some music on the Sidewinder here. No. We're gonna do something a little different here. Let's watch. there the yellow guy goes on his victory lap. Congratulations. All right, and that is the Sidewinder. That's why I love go-karts. It's a lot of fun to build, and I hope you guys enjoyed that little segment. Like I said, I'm still kind of new to this whole YouTube thing. I'm going to use this as a platform to play around with my video editing a little bit, so I might be trying some new things like that just there every once in a while, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Or enjoyed it, and enjoy it moving forwards. So, yeah, that guy did get to take a victory lap, and it's not exactly the most time efficient thing, but you can see it's pretty popular. We're going to do the same thing we did for Zig and Zag. We're going to hire an entertainer. We'll have another panda, and you get to entertain our guests in this line because they're going to be there for a little while. And that should only allow him to stay in the line, which is kind of nice. Just the way the 4x4 footpath grids line up. And so we unlocked a couple things during that, I think. I didn't see them, but I saw notifications popping up. We got cotton candy. Look at the face on that thing. That's kind of scary. That does not make me want to buy cotton candy. That makes me want to run away. It's the little googly eyes and the mouth of horror. Alright, cotton candy stall. We'll do $1 again. And we're going to build another one. How much are we charging right now? I don't want to go above... I was going to say $30, but we'll do $25. If you look at a guest, I don't know if I've talked about this yet, you can see the cash in their pocket and the cash that they've spent. I think I'd much rather have them spending more money on... Oh my goodness, this thing is a joke. Let's put the music back on. Maybe that'll help, I don't know. It's a 20-cent ride merry-go-round. Anyway, what I was saying, I'd rather have people spend, I think, less money at the gate and build a fun park that causes them to want to spend more money in the park. Because right now you can see he spent $25 to get in, and he only has $25 to spend on everything else. And once we get into some of our other parks and we build some more intense money-making rides, it's going to be... I don't know, it's going to be, I think, way more worth it to have people spending their money on the things that I have spent so long building than just upping the price little by little as they walk in and then them coming in broke. Because I've had parks before in the past where I could charge $50, $60 to get in. Some guests don't even come in with that much money. So they wouldn't even be able to get into the park, much less spend money on the rides. Other people, they come in with that exact amount. Once they're in, they can't do anything. They pay to get in, and then they just walk around and do nothing. And I don't think that's a very good way to run your park. So, moving forward, we might... That guy has spent all of his money. Speaking of which, why he's still here, I don't know. Usually people leave after that. How's everything doing? We doing all right with our information kiosk? No one is thinking about this. Oh, what? What the heck? No one is thinking about information kiosk 2. Okay. Is it open? Yeah, okay. Alright, that is our go-karts. What else can we build? I think we got bumper cars last episode. Is that considered gentle? It is, but bumper cars are pretty sweet. Mainly just because of the techno music that defaults to. Or that it defaults to. Should we do it here? Or should we do it... Oh. Over here. That's going to leave us with a really short line. We're going to do it over here. And I don't really feel like adjusting the terrain there, so I'm going to have this elevated slightly. All right, we can put... Oh man, we're running out of areas here. We gotta delete that tree. We're gonna make the entrance longer than the exit. So we'll do the entrance right here. I just saw a couple of blue shirts out of the corner of my eye in this line and thought that I'd accidentally made that track blue. That would have been awful. Not really, but for me, it would have been. Crisis averted. No one worry. No panic necessary. All right, and we are getting some rain here in October of year 2. Okay, bumper cars. I think it has some Dodgems beat style. Okay, I don't know what that is, but we'll find out. I actually kind of like the color scheme here. It's very techno-y. All in same colors. That's fine. I don't really want to mess around too much with that. It's in bumper car mode. They get to bump each other for a minute. And bumper cars, 12 cars. Make this, since no one seems to like anything I'm building as far as these small rides go, we'll make it 80 cents. Hold on, let me turn off the Ferris wheel music so you guys can hear this real quick. It's nice and like techno-y. I don't know, I like it. I'm here nodding my head and bouncing around. Kind of glad you guys can't see me right now. Okay, we're open for 80 cents. And because I'm currently doing it. Nope, not. That's what I'm currently doing. This is what we're going to name it. I guess I could stretch that name to make it when you get bumped, your head gets kind of whiplashed. I don't know. You bob your head. Man, everything is just gonna be so cheap. Actually, we're gonna make all of our dinky rides. We're gonna make them all 10 cents because I am not exactly hurting for money right now. That just got a 50% price cut. This isn't dinky. That's doing okay. Scalding Egg Sizzler is free. When did I do that? Ooh, and we just got yet another thrill ride, it looks like. Gravitron. I don't remember this ride, to be completely honest with you. It looks cool, though. This is a smaller one. We can build this right here in this little nook. The entrance here. Exit back on that path. How does this work? Does it just spin them? Do they go upside down? Yes, they do. Are there different modes? Beginner mode, intense mode, and berserk mode? Let's do intense. That sounds like a good happy medium. I don't know if berserk is gonna kill people or not. They probably just do more rotations and it probably ups the intensity of it. And definitely the nausea rating since you're flipping around like crazy. That's a good looking path. And open that. And again, it's a simple ride. We will make it 10 cents. It's not berserk mode, but we're gonna call it the Berserker. That is how you spell berserker, isn't it? Berserk. Yes, it is. Okay, what just happened? I think this, I don't think I've used this yet. If you click this button in the top right corner here, this shows you all of the notifications that pop up right here in the order that they have popped up in. So the most recent thing is right here. So last thing I want to do, I know I said early on I didn't want to have scenery and theming as a thing, but I have changed my mind. I think it would be a shame to end this park without having built a pyramid or anything desert themed, really. And that brings us to year 3. All right, guys, we are 2/3 of the way done. We have till October of year 3, so 1 year left, and we have drastically exceeded our goal. We're sitting at 22 grand, 840 guests. We only needed 600 or 650 park rating of, I think 999 is the max, so we are almost there, actually. I don't know what happened there, but I'm gonna pretend that was the Sidewinder that caused that to happen. And the beautiful music. Okay, that's gonna do it for this episode. When we get back, we will probably tackle the first half of year 3 on here, Dynamite Dunes. And then the episode after that will be our last one here on Dynamite Dunes. So I'm going to miss this park. We still got a lot of room left. So the next 2 episodes, we'll probably be building some coasters. Because those are definitely more fun to do and take a little bit more room than our entire, sort of child's ride area, which takes up less space than some of our coasters. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. I know I already said that, but I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until then.